Hello, fellow travelers. Tealeaf here, giving you some news, an update on Book of Travels, the roadmap that's going to be set out by Might and Delight. This has come from their website and from Steam site as well. It's just giving us an idea of what to expect in the full game of Book of Travels. Now, the early access is set to release on Monday, October 11th, which I'm super excited to see everybody get involved in, jump in and have some fun. Personally, I've been playing this game for the last week, and as the game is now, it's just so much fun. I can tell you that it's just a wonderful joy to be a part of the early access. And with these things that they're going to be adding, according to this roadmap, I'm super excited for the actual complete game of Book of Travels. So let's just go over a few of the things that they have that will be coming to the game in the near future. So the journey begins. We'll have our early access launch. As I said, that's going to take place Monday, October 11th. Fixes and community requests, which is great. They start with fixes. Obviously, there are a few bugs in the early access that I've been playing right now. Nothing too crazy. It was a bit of a shaky launch the first couple of days. They're really doing a good job at fixing things on the fly. New skills, 4 spells designed by backers. That's really cool. I like that they're doing stuff like that. Achievements Pack 1. Heirloom Cask and Chapter 0 heirlooms. Find and store rare items usable by all your characters. Additional events and endeavors. That's pretty cool. New area, which sounds great. The Mistkeeper's Toe. New Outmark, the Underbelly. And 2 new forms. Forms are the characters that you play as. So we'll have the Sifter, unlockable in-game. And this one is called the Thicketer DLC. So some of them look like you'll be able to unlock them in game, and then I think there's going to have some paid DLCs and things like that as well. There are some other ones that we'll get to coming up. Casa opens its gates, so upcoming. This looks like it's going to be the early access stuff here. We'll have even the 2 new forms on Monday by the sounds of it. After that, they'll be busy working behind the scenes, I'm sure. We're going to have more fixes and community requests. Costumes. Find and collect alternative looks for your characters. This is really important to me because when I've been journeying around, I play as the Mosswalker, and it's really exciting. You know, it's fun to run into other characters, but every time I run into another Mosswalker, I almost just feel kind of just like playing, you know, because we're wearing the exact same thing. Even if you have different gear and you swap gear out and stuff like that, it doesn't actually change your appearance. So knowing that they're going to be eventually adding costumes and you can actually change the look of your character, that's just going to add more of a personal touch to it. It's going to add to the roleplay experience of it and really fine tune the character to how you want them to look. So again, it says you can find them in game, or you can support them by picking up some costume DLCs. So again, there's going to be some paid purchases. This is a small indie dev studio, and if you've been watching their YouTube videos, they just seem like really cool people. I'm going to have no problem at all supporting these fine people that have made this awesome game for us. Additional events and endeavors again. That's great to see that they're going to be just adding that, it looks like, with every update. Something else to be announced. New creatures and dangers. I have been doing some of the combat, and it's pretty fun. I actually didn't think I would enjoy it as much and I would stay away from the combat, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So new creatures and dangers sounds fun. World update, Casa in the south, with 10 plus new areas. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you right now, like I was saying earlier, the map is pretty big. Like the game as it is just like perfect to me right now. So the fact that they're making it bigger, they're opening more areas, like 10 new areas. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Deepland Calls, number 3. Okay. So again, more fixes, new skills. That's great. Pets. This one is really interesting. I kind of like the idea of this. Loyalty pets for owners of other Might and Delight titles, which really works for me because I own every single one of them. If you haven't played Meadow and you're waiting, I'm recording this video on Saturday and the game's going to drop on Monday. But if you haven't played Meadow and you haven't played this yet and you're dying to, try Meadow. It's kind of similar. It's a small taste of what you'll get. It's absolutely not the same scale at all as Book of Travels, but it'll give you a little taste of what to expect at least. Very peaceful game. I love Meadow. Good job, Might and Delight. I love that game very much. New Outmark to be announced. Accessories, Traveler's Gift for newsletter subscribers. So make sure you're subscribing to the newsletter. Very easy thing to do to get a cool little gift in game. Small player controlled boats. That sounds really cool, really fun. I've been on the steamboats and the trains so far, and that's fun on its own. But actually, to have a player controlled boat would be really cool. Child companions. I don't know if I want some kids running around, but if if you're one of those parents that loves your kids and you want to bring them on your journey, I guess you can do that in this game too. Again, it's all about role playing and having fun and doing what you want to do. We have, I don't know what this is, dry scene cart and new train tracks. I guess that's just maybe building, oh, that cart, that two-man cart that you can operate. I have seen that in some of their developer videos. That must be what that is. Okay. And some train tracks. Okay. World update, the deep lands with 10 new areas again. Am I reading that right? Oh my goodness. That's wild. I'm guessing the world update, maybe the deep lands would be a section of a map, and then the 10 new areas are like the places on the map. I don't know. I have no idea. Enter the Midlands, number 4. Fixes again. Something to be announced. Surprise. Achievement pack 2. 2 new forms again. Oh, really cool. The Arriven? Am I saying that right? The Arriven. Unlockable in game, and the Beckoner DLC. Oh, that's cool. Couple new outmarks as well. Go Bad mini game. Oh yeah, they're gonna have some cool mini games as well. I'm really looking forward to doing that at like tea houses and things like that, running into other players and just kind of hanging out there. New skills again, very nice. Memory knots, loyalty items, and another world update with 10 new areas. My goodness. All right, number 5. Fixes and stuff and all that great things again. The Isle of Torn Voice, Von via Community Challenge. Community Challenge. Oh, that sounds interesting. I like to play No Man's Sky, and they've added community challenges in that game, and they're a lot of fun when you actually have to reach like an achievement, but you need everybody that's playing the game, at least on the same server, to pitch in to get to that achievement. That sounds like a lot of fun. 2 new forms once again. So we have the Fair, unlockable in game, and the Roadcaster. Oh, that sounds cool. DLC. Dreams. That sounds interesting. New skills, another new outmark, pin pouch pebble mini game, another mini game. That's great. Cooking. Oh, that sounds like it'll be great. That was the one thing that I was kind of missing when as I've been playing this game currently. I thought, oh, it's great because you can fish and you catch fish and stuff like that, or you can find like an apple and you can eat all these things to replenish stamina. But I thought, man, it'd be really cool to actually, sit down at your campfire, because you can make tea and stuff like that. And I thought it'd be really cool if you can combine some ingredients like fish and some herbs or something like that to make something that, gives you another status boost or just replenishes more stamina or something like that. Hell, I'd do it if it didn't give you any stats, to be honest. But that's great. Cooking. Playing music together. That's wonderful. Map book DLC, lore compendium DLC. Oh my goodness. And another world update, new foundry with 5 new areas. And then boom, that'll be it. I guess the full release. Chapter 0 ends and Chapter 1 begins. More chapters will follow. Oh, wow. That's just going to be Chapter 1. Like, this game's going to be huge. I know they keep calling it a TMO. And I think, that's obviously just the amount of people that are going to be in servers with you. But I mean, it is a big game. And it just sounds like, especially according to this, it is going to get bigger. And I can't wait. I can't wait. So more adventures will be had, and together we will continue to write stories to the living book of travels. Amazing. Amazing. Right on, Might and Delight, and thanks everybody for watching this video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow Tealeafs Journey on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And we'll see you guys out there. Take care.